Well folks, I came out here, it's my birthday, so I decided to take the day off, do a little fishing. Primarily what I wanted to do was I wanted to locate some pinfish because we're supposed to be going offshore tomorrow. So I was able to find some pinfish, loaded my back live well full of pinfish, so I'll just keep that running overnight, keep the boat plugged in so the batteries stay charged and with the power pole charged. And so see, this right here, what happened was I was sending down, shit, that doesn't count as a fish. Just an FYI, those mother-in-law fish, they bite and they bite hard. I've never had one bite me before, but it bit me. But anyway, what I was saying was I wanted to go and find some pinfish, so I went on the flats and I was able to find some pinfish. And of course I'm using whitebait right now, but I've been on this ledge and these fish are hitting it. They were hitting Huggy, but they were kind of killing the bait and weren't taking it. So I'm trying to stewie and hooking it in the tail. I like to use stewies like that when these fish are kind of being weird about actually taking the bait. I'll hook it in the tail and send it down and see if that changes anything, and it typically does. So what they were doing was they were taking the pinfish off. It's not a very big grouper. Or they were taking the whitebait off relatively pretty quick. So I threw a pinfish down there and I've had a lot of people ask me recently coming into the shop and things like that. They've been coming in and asking me particular questions ever since I put out the video talking about doing the consultation trips. That's the biggest thing that I'm hearing is electronics and understanding of what you're looking at. So basically what I'm showing you right now is my side imaging. And what I'm doing is I'm up on the shallow part. I'm actually right on the edge of the ledge. I need to get up a little bit shallower so I can start looking at and seeing the edge of the ledge like we're seeing right here. So let me go to my GPS. See if I even have this. So I have those marked. So what I'm going to do, but you can see how much stuff is there. You can see there's a little bit of rocks there. Some more there. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to stay outside of the channel, not in the channel, not right on the edge of the channel, but outside the channel looking down, because you're never going to see the channel edges if you're right on the channel edge or if you're inside the shipping channel itself. You're never going to see the ledges like you're seeing here. So basically you want to be on the outside of the shipping channel when you're looking actually for ledges along the edge of the shipping channel. Now if you're looking for things inside the shipping channel, then I would recommend being inside the shipping channel. But if you're trying to fish the shipping ledges, the shipping channel ledges, then, or the edges of it, then I would definitely recommend being on the outside looking in. So basically what I did is I set up on that structure that we just marked on the side imaging. So I'm in about 37 feet of water, so I know that I'm right on as the ledge is dropping down. So we're gonna give it a shot and see what we can find. So before we do that, let's go ahead and get into the Friday fishing forecast, talk about what we've got going on for the weekend. It looks like it's gonna be a decent weekend just with your typical afternoon thunderstorms. So let's get into the Friday fishing forecast, talk about the salooners and the tides, and see what we have in store. All right folks, let's talk about the tides for this weekend. On Saturday we have a high tide at 11:09 a.m. at a 2.13 foot. Then we have a low tide at 6:54 p.m. at a 0.0 foot. We have a high tide at 11:39 a.m. at a 2.4. Then we have a low tide at 7:36 p.m. at a negative 0.1. So as you can see, it's a very slow incoming tide during the morning, and then it will scream out in the afternoon. So again, those tides are starting to get into those hill tides on that new moon. So that is definitely something to look out for if you want to go tarpon fishing. And then those slow incoming tides like we've got right now are really good for snapper and grouper, and the bite has been really good for both of those fish. So if you're looking for some meat fish, definitely snapper and grouper are hot inside the bay, so I definitely concentrate on that slower tide. Let's go ahead and talk about the slooners for this weekend. On Saturday, we have a major feeding time from 9:17 a.m. to 11:17 a.m. Then we have a minor feeding time from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then on Sunday, we have a major feeding time from 10:04 a.m. to 12:04 p.m. Then we have a minor feeding time from 5:58 p.m. to 6:58 p.m. Again, folks, the weather looks really good for this weekend. Just got to watch out for those afternoon thunderstorms. The winds are supposed to drop down and be relatively pretty calm. They're calling for 1 foot to 1.5 foot offshore. So if you're looking to go offshore for American red snapper, I think it's doable. We're actually going fishing Friday. I'm filming this on Thursday, so we won't be in, so I can put this up on the computer. So I'm going to go ahead and do it today. But it looks like a beautiful weekend. Like I said, the fishing has been unbelievable, and things are going really well. So I want to say thank you again to all the people that contacted me about doing a consulting trip with them. I'm going to start going through the emails and start contacting people and setting up times. Again, I am not charging for this. So if anybody's questioning that, I am not charging for this, because first of all, I'm not allowed because I do not have my captain's license, and second of all, this is about helping people. This is about people getting more comfortable with their electronics and what to look for inside Tampa Bay. I want to say thank you to all those people that have sent in photographs this weekend, or this last week. So let's go ahead and get into the top catches for this week. Alright, in this first pick, this was sent to us by Jeff Inman, who caught this really nice 45-inch cobia caught on a pinfish inside Tampa Bay. Next, we have Jason Ray and his son with a real nice speckled trout caught over on the St. Pete side of Tampa. According to Jason, the flats on the St. Pete side are starting to liven up with trout and reds. Thank you for the picture, Jason. Last but not least, here is Nathan Mopus with a real nice tarpon he caught while fishing out at the Skyway Pier. Well, as you can see, folks, there's all types of stuff going on inside the bay. People are catching grouper, snapper, tarpon, speckled trout, all kinds of stuff, cobia. So if you're not getting out there and fishing, you better get out there and fish. I know gas prices are a little steep right now, but you know, it shouldn't stop you from doing something that you absolutely love to do. Plus, it could put food on the table. So with that being said, let's talk about the fishing club that I'm involved with, Finn's Fishing Club, hosted by Captain Lori Hall. Our first true meeting is July 5th at Finn's Dockside in Apollo Beach. I'm going to be the guest speaker on this one, but this club's going to be more of a hands-on club. So we're not going to have a speaker every month. We're going to have a speaker like once every 2 to 3 months, and then we're going to do hands-on stuff. We're going to have one time we're going to do a knot tying session along with how to throw a cast net and all kinds of different things. So it's going to be something that's going to be really good for people who want to learn more about fishing inside of Tampa Bay and what it takes to consistently go and catch fish inside Tampa Bay. Also, as you just saw, we took out our subscriber winner that we were doing. Every 1,000 subscribers, we'd pick a winner to go with us to go on a fishing trip. And unfortunately, we had to stop doing that when our boat went down. And now that we have a new boat, we're definitely going to start up that tradition and start taking subscribers out again. So if you haven't subscribed to our website, definitely subscribe there at TampaBayFishingChannel.com. It will get you in the running. Every 1,000 subscribers, we will pick a random name from a computer-generated system, and we will take them fishing. Plus, it also helps if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, because the more people we get to subscribe, the faster we get to that next 1,000. So every 1,000, we're going to be picking a new winner. We also have some winners that got some golden tickets that we'll be taking out. I'll be in touch with them. And then I talked about the consulting trips earlier. If you are interested in that, send us an email at info@tampabayfishingchannel.com. Tell us that you're interested in doing a consulting trip. I will put that in the file, and I will start contacting people here shortly about getting trips set up and getting them out on the water to learn their electronics, to learn what to look for when fishing, and how to fish inside Tampa Bay or even offshore, depending on what you want to learn. Again, thank you so much for all the support. We really appreciate it. I can't thank you enough. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.